Obviously very disappointed with the loss. At the end of the day, Buffalo deserved to win. They killed us on the offensive glass, and that was one of the big differences. And their pressure caused us to not get into the flow of our offense. But the rebounding was just, that was bad in the half-court set as well as the free throw situations.
Anita, what were they doing to you on defense, particularly? There were times you looked frustrated, other times you just looked tired from fighting through double teams.
They really just put a lot of pressure on me. They made it hard for me to get the ball. I think that was pretty much it.
Could either one of you two, just like the first half, you seem to have kind of a rhythm, or what happened after halftime?
Lily stepped up in the first half and was a spark off the bench for sure. Halftime, we just didn't execute, didn't rebound, kind of all fell off.
I mean, yeah, we had a really good rhythm going as a team. Everybody stepped up and made shots. I think we just needed to focus a little more on getting rebounds, and they had a little momentum going right before halftime, and then they came out with the same momentum right after the half.
I mean, at halftime it's 46-41. I mean, they don't play. They like to play in the 50s. I mean, even though they had come a little closer, did you feel like, okay, we're playing this game the style we want to? We've got them where we want them in terms of tempo, right?
Yeah, you could definitely tell that they were tired from running. It was 46-41 at half, but we came out the second half and we thought we could run on them. We could get them even more tired because, like you said, they're in the 50s usually, and they had 41 at halftime. So.
Coach, before the game, I mean, if someone had told you you'd score 87 points and their all-league point guard would play half the game, I mean, would you think that's what we want?
Yes, but our defense has not been really strong this year, and we don't have much depth off the bench, and so at times I think we got tired today. And when they went from zone to man and they put more pressure, on our perimeter, making it harder to get open, I thought our kids got a little bit tired and didn't work hard to get open. Something that's been a concern of us all year. They put a lot of pressure on Megan, and at one point we had to take Megan out because. I guess she was physically exhausted, and we had to go, with our backup. And again, that depth for us this year, really hurt us. And the man-to-man, when they picked up the pressure, really hurt us.
Coach, the game that Piper had, you kind of like wanted to. Well, for me, you want to cheer on that enthusiasm. That's like a storybook kind of a thing. Her scoring like 1.9, she comes in 24 and 9. That's something to cheer about. Could you tell about Piper and her effort?
Well, we recruited her because we know that she has all the talent in the world. It's the second time that we've had to take her out of games because of conditioning. And so she came in as a freshman, not prepared, and that's something we've talked to her, all year. Someone that plays the 4 position has to take the ball out of bounds, and you got to be in great shape. And I've told her numerous times, you never want to be taken out of a game, especially when you're feeling good because of conditioning, because that's something that you can control. And yeah, she did. She had a great first half. And but the nice thing about Lily, she didn't play very much this year, but she was always the first one on the bench cheering for her team. She never pouted when she wasn't playing. And opportunity for her to step up today was there, and she did a terrific job. But because of her lack of conditioning, she was exhausted, and we had to take her out numerous times when we really needed her in, because she was giving us rebounding, she was giving us energy, she was scoring, she was shooting the 3. But at the end of the day, she hurt us at the free throw line too, because we got it down to 2-point game, and they missed 2 free throws, and twice we allowed them their offensive rebounds. But those are things that have happened to us throughout the year, you know. And I talked to the kids about at times, you know, our huddles weren't very good, and we needed them to bond and come together, and somebody step in there and tell, like, everybody, we need to box out, we need to do this, we need to do that. And it's easy to do that when things are going well, and sometimes with our team, when things aren't going well, you know, we may not have that leadership at times that I would like, and we needed it today. And you could see when they had the momentum, you know, they had 5 players as one, and at times we had 5 individual players. And then we made a couple shots, and then everybody gets excited. You need to do that all the time, no matter if it's good or bad. And so I think hopefully there's a lot of lessons learned today from Lily getting herself in shape to next year, whoever our captains are, to be, you know, leaders all the time, not just when things, you know, go well.
I'm just curious, why, was there some matchup thing that you even decided to go with Lily, or was it just you needed some, to sort of see if you had any depth?
She's been playing well, you know, over the last couple of weeks. Again, you know, her conditioning is the reason a lot where she doesn't play as much. So we've seen that, and, you know, we had a couple of different backups throughout the year and kept giving different people opportunities, and the last couple of weeks, you know, she was the one that we felt could come off the bench and give us a spark, and, you know, she did that today. And so, you know, we're happy to see that, and hopefully, again, she'll feel bad a little bit about the not boxing out and conditioning, and she'll learn from that, and, you know, she'll be much better for it, you know, for the future.
Are you surprised by them? They beat 8th place team. They beat Ohio 3 times, their only losses, and now, you know, they score 88 points
Am I surprised
out of
what?
nowhere by Buffalo.
They play hard, you know, I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, they have 19 wins. Our 2 contests with them were very close. They went down to the wire, and it was about a 3-minute span where we made shots and they didn't. And you got to give them credit. I mean, number 1 is out of the game, and those other kids that came off the bench, you know, they won the game for them. If you look at it, you know, 10 made some key threes, a couple at 1 second on the shot clock, 22, she scored 6 points for them, 21, she scores 11. So, I mean, their bench was the difference, and, you know, this is basketball. Anything can happen in any night, and we've always had battles with them, and they've been very good, and they're a very well-coached team, and, you know, anytime we've played against their 1-2-2 matchup, we've been able to score, and we did that again today, and that's when they changed to man-to-man, and that's, you know, unfortunately, when they picked up the pressure, you know, we couldn't get those easy entry passes and be able to run our quick hitters as, you know, as easily as we normally do, and again, you got to give them credit. They picked it up, and sometimes when you have your best player who's out, you know, either players are going to step it up or they're not, and to their credit, their kids stepped it up, and, you know, other than Lily off the bench, you know, we didn't get a lot of great production, you know, out of a lot of kids today, other than Lily. We played hard, but at times we just didn't do things that, you know, you need to do when you're in tournament time. Like, it comes down to, you know, 1 possession, 2 possessions, and we talked to the kids and talked about following the plan. I mean, we left Smith open numerous times, and that was something that was pretty big in our game plan is, you know, give her 2s, make her, you know, shoot, you know, hard 2s, and she had a lot of easy 3s. Thank you.